So hello and welcome. My name is Colleen Cadman, and I serve as an Associate State Director of Outreach with AARP in Pennsylvania. And whether you are joining us for this class for the first time or you are a repeat attendee, we are so happy to have you with us. Please, if you haven't done so and you would like to, share where it is that you're tuning in from in the chat. We're going to go ahead and read out a bunch of locations today. So I see lots of folks from our home state of Pennsylvania. Welcome from all across the state. I see folks from Philly. I see folks from the center of the state. We are actually in Pittsburgh in Western Pennsylvania. So welcome to our PA crowd. I see California. I see Washington State, Texas, North Carolina, New York, Illinois, Arizona, New Mexico. Welcome. Florida, Connecticut, Maryland. Welcome. And I'm going to answer a quick question as we're getting started. We have someone asking if you need a yoga mat for this class. A yoga mat, a chair, or just a soft spot on the ground is perfect for today. So any of those options works as we're getting started, and we're happy to have you with us. AARP is committed to helping us take control of our health as we age by providing tools, resources, and information that will entertain and inspire, educate and stimulate, and engage and activate. AARP hopes to create an environment where our members can lead their healthiest lives possible in mind, body, and spirit. And AARP wants to help you take a whole body approach to your healthy living goals. Regular exercise and focusing on your brain health are two really great ways to support healthy aging. You can learn more on our website at www.aarp.org/health/healthy living. We'll be sharing that link in the chat momentarily. We will be recording today's session, so barring any technical difficulties, if you attended today, you will receive the link in your email inbox within about 24 hours. We're excited to collaborate with Open Up on this series, and we do run this series weekly. So if you enjoy yourself today, we hope that you will come back again for a future class with us. We'll be sharing the link where you can sign up for future classes in the chat too. And we encourage you to please consult your physician or other healthcare professional before starting this or any other fitness program, just to determine if it is right for your needs. And without further ado, I am going to pass things over to our wonderful instructor, Chandler, to lead us in today's class.
Thank you, Colleen. Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Chandler, and I am a yoga and movement instructor here at Open Up Pittsburgh. And here at Open Up Pittsburgh, we practice inclusivity in art and movement. And I was hearing all the places that we're located right now for our class today, and I heard Florida. I think I've talked about, Miami-Dade in the past, and I love hearing where we're all from because it brings back memories of places that I've visited. And I had a chance to kind of stumble upon a memory of going to Orlando, Florida, maybe about 4 years ago. And I hope I get this correct. It is Disneyland, Disney World and Disneyland. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the chat. But it was one of my favorite memories of like the nostalgic feeling of being a kid again and seeing all my favorite childhood characters, and it really is a place of joy. I absolutely loved it. I was able to take home the magnificent Mickey ears, and thinking about that just makes me smile. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Is every class is like a part of you guys getting to know me, and I get to know you guys in the chat as we share memories and thoughts and feelings. And around the idea of memory, we're going to start off with a meditation today, and kind of provoking the idea of what nature does for ourselves as individuals. And I feel like as adults, we kind of have used nature as a place for personal transformation and contemplation sometimes. And we don't really find the joy and embrace the play and creativity in nature like we used to as kids. So I would love for us to close our eyes and consider the earliest experiences of being outside, being in the outdoors. So you're going to close your eyes, sitting up nice and tall, or you can even be laying down your mat and reflect back on your earliest memories of being outside. How can you bring that youthful joy into class today? Slowly start to open your eyes. Keeping that smile or grin that you have on your face, and take a big inhale. Exhale, acknowledging that happy memory. Going into a few breaths, we're going to place one hand on our chest and the other at our stomach, inflating, pressing into our hand. And we take a big inhale, and then we exhale. It goes back in. Again, inhale, exhale. We inhale, joy, exhale. Inhale, gratitude, exhale. Inhale, love, exhale. Inhale, and exhale, release. Good. And then today, going into our warm up, we're going to do focusing a little bit on our neck, head area, into our shoulders, and working our way down to our upper body, just to make sure that everything is nice and limber. So I'm going to start with a few head rolls, making sure that both shoulders are down as we isolate our head and take it around. So we don't want the shoulder to go with us, even though that is also a great movement. We only want to isolate our head from the rest of our body. One ear goes down to your shoulder, your chin falls down to your chest. Really take this very slow, feeling a small stretch in each place. Do 4 times around one side. I'm on my last one, my 4th one. And then you reverse to do the other side. Take a big inhale and exhale. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. You don't want to hunch your back. I think this is my 2nd or 3rd. I'm guesstimating. And once you've completed your 4th one on this side, the last side, we'll return back down with our chin to our chest. We'll look up, isolating stretching out the front of our neck, and then chin goes down to our chest again. We look up, inhale, exhale, back down. Again, inhale and exhale. This next set of up and down, we're gonna now incorporate our upper body, putting our hands onto our knees, shoulders are down and back as we lift our chest with our chin. And then we're gonna act like we're ice cream. We're gonna scoop through. Inhale, rolling through the spine, arcing through our back. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. And then going back in. Good. Rubbing your hands together so that when you touch the side of your head, your hands aren't too cold. We'll take the weight of our hand. We're not going to yank our neck down, but just let the weight of our hand on the side of our head take us over as we anchor our shoulder down with the same hand. So we don't want the shoulder to come with us, but to stay down in place. And we'll take our chin down to our chest. Good. And then we look up now again. Chin to the sky. These are very small movements. Chin down to your chest. And then chin up to the sky. And then give yourself a nice wiggle, rubbing your hands other side. Place your hand on the side of your head. Let the weight of your hand take you over. You don't want to yank your head down, but just let your hand gracefully sit onto your face, and then plant your shoulder down, and then chin to chest. Very small movements, chin to the sky. Chin to your chest. And then chin to the sky. And shaking it out. Good. All right, bring your shoulders up to our ears, and then down and back. Again, up and down, and up and down. Last one. And now forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good. Now we're going to stir the pot, making sure that both of our sits bones are nice and anchored into the ground. And we're just going to make a circle. And in this, you can allow the upper body, including your head, to do a head roll and feel the freedom within this. And then it depends, however the range of the circle, it doesn't matter how big it is for you. Just feel the release within it. We don't want to hold the tension, but feel the release. And then we return back up. Good. We reach our arms up. Inhale. And then exhale, we'll do a side stretch. Not lifting up, but keeping that hip down. Inhale back up, both arms. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale back up. Exhale back down. Good. Reaching both arms. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold over your legs. Allow your chin to fall down to your chest. Make sure your fingertips, your hands are only your fingertips are touching the ground. Keeping your arms active. Your elbows are straight. Walking your hands over to one side. Take 2 breaths here. And then walking over to the other side. Returning back to the center, walking your arms back up. We'll do that one more time. Now switch your legs. So whichever leg is crisscross, you'll do the opposite. We'll reach our arms up. Inhale. Exhale, side bend. Inhale back up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale up. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Forward fold. Fingertips, activated arms. Walk your hands over to one corner. And then walking your hands over to the other side. Back to the center, rolling up through the spine. We'll take this variation now, a side twist. Inhale, exhale, side twist. Inhale back up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. We'll hold here, 2 breaths. And then we lift our arms back up, other side. We hold here, see if we can twist a little bit more in the body. And then we return back to the center. Good, finding our way into a tabletop position. Nice, so in this tabletop, if you're on your mat, you'll drop your belly, look up high to the sky. And then bring your chin down to your chest. We drop our belly, we look up. And then we curve and scoop, scoop, scoop. If you're seated, this may also look like you placing your hands. I'll turn to the side so you can kind of see that a little bit better without me dropping anything. Placing your hands onto your knees, tucking and curling through your pelvis area, sitting nice and tall with your feet in line with your knees. We'll curl through chin to chest. I was right the first time, and then now curl through chin to chest. There we go. Tipping the pelvis forward away from the chair and then going back in. I'll stay here. Let's do 4 total. We inhale, we look up, and then exhale, curve through. Inhale, tip the pelvis. Exhale, curve back into the chair. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last set. Inhale. And then curve. Good. From here, we'll do a side bend. If you're sitting up in a chair, you want to tip your head over to the side, anchoring both of your hips into the seat. So you don't want to take it with you, but we want to focus on getting a side stretch right here. Taking your head up and over, and then we roll through the spine back up, and then we roll through the spine to the side. We don't want to, yank it like we're pouring a glass of water, and then we come back up, rolling back up through the spine. This may look like, if you're sitting, on the mat, it might look like more of a tail wag, taking both your seat and the top of your head towards each other to get a stretch on the opposite side, and then you roll back through neutral. And then you do the other side. So let's do 4 total. I'll stay here. We inhale, neutral. Exhale, tip and curve. Inhale back up. Exhale, curve. Inhale, reset. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Push back child's pose if you're on your mat. Take 2 breaths here, breathing in and out. Another one. And out. Coming back to this tabletop position, we'll reach one arm up. Inhale. Exhale, we thread through. Inhale back up. Exhale, thread through. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, thread through. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, we thread through. Reset tabletop. I'll do the next side, seated. We inhale, the other arm goes up. Exhale, we thread it through. Inhale, we come back up. Exhale, we thread through. Inhale. Exhale, thread through. Inhale. And exhale, thread through. Push back child's pose or just reset. Take a second here. Take a breath here. Breathing in. Exhale out. Breathing in. Exhale out. Good. From here, you'll tuck your toes, stand your hips up high, downward dog, walking through your feet and or taking your chair or wall to find yourself in this modified downward dog. If you like to increase the stretch with the chair, you'll flip the inside of the chair towards you to have your hands hanging from the back of it and let your shoulders drop down towards the ground. Let your chin fall down to your chest. We'll walk through our feet, either putting our heels down if we're using the ground all the way, or if you're using the chair, bringing one foot up and the other. Stretching through our arches. Continue to breathe. Good. Walking your feet to your hands. Rolling up through the spine to find yourself in your mountain pose. Take a big deep breath in and out. Again, breathing in and out. This next inhale, we reach our arms up. Good. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, back up. Exhale, side bend. Paint your canvas, finding any kind of circular motion. And then we return back to neutral. Inhale, forward fold. Good. Exhale, shake your head yes and no. Inhale, reach one arm up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, the other arm goes up. Exhale, back down. Good. Inhale, place your hands onto your shin. We look up, halfway lift. Exhale, back down. Nice. Rolling up through the spine, only doing the first half of our sun A. If you're seated, I'll do the sun A seated. And then for those who are standing, you'll do that same variation again. We'll reach our arms up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, back up. Exhale, side bend. Paint our canvas. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, forward fold. If you're seated, you can toe ball your feet out a little bit to make space. Inhale, shake your head, yes and no. Exhale. Inhale, one arm goes up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, the other arm goes up. Exhale, back down. We're gonna add something. Place your hands onto your elbows, sway side to side. Ragdoll pose. Good. Inhale, you place both hands on your shins. We look up halfway lift, pressing or onto your knees. Look up a little bit, and then forward fold again, rolling up to the spine as we get that upper body and blood flowing. We'll do that again. We inhale. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, back up. Exhale, side stretch. Paint your canvas. We're gonna add, now I'll turn to the side a little bit. Whether you're standing or seated, we'll lean back just a little bit, and then we forward fold over the legs. Good, we shake our head yes and no, keeping that spine nice and mobile, that your neck. Good, if you're seated, you'll walk your feet out just a little bit. You'll do your ragdoll pose, swing. Nice. You'll reach one arm up and back down. You'll reach the other arm up and then back.
Hang tight, folks. I think we might have a connection error. We're going to see if we can get Chandler back with us. So thanks for your patience. All right, we're getting reconnected here, folks. So thanks for your patience.
Hello.
I think we had an internet issue. There we go. We got you back,
Yes,
Chandler.
perfect, awesome. All right. So I think we were in the middle of that Sunday. Sorry about the connection. Don't know what happened. So we were down on the ground, rolling up through the spine now. I hope we're all feeling good. Awesome. Let's take a moment here, breathing in and out. And in and out. Finding yourself in the half eagle, taking our arms up. Inhale. Exhale, parallel arms. Inhale, we wrap. We'll stay here. And breathing in and out. And then we'll do the other side. We inhale, reach our arms up. Exhale, parallel. We'll do the opposite side. Which side did I just do? Okay, and then you'll wrap your arms, giving yourself a nice big old hug. Good, and then we'll reset, moving into a small sun bee, going to warrior series, reaching our arms up. Inhale. Good. Exhale, if you're seated, you'll just tip forward in the pelvis just a little bit, placing some weight onto your feet. Placing your hands together, feeling the pressure. If you're standing, you'll reach your arms up. Palms come together, send your hips back. We'll stay here for a second. We breathe in and out. And in and out. We'll take a spiral twist, spicing things up. We'll reach our arms out to one side. And then we come back to neutral. And then we do the other side. And then we come back to neutral. Good. Rolling up through the spine, finding your mountain pose one more time. From here, we'll take one foot out, and then we'll extend the back leg, moving into a warrior one. We'll twist the upper body, reaching our arms up. We'll stay here. If you're standing from that chair pose, we'll take one foot out and then the other foot to the back. Your front toe should be facing that side wall. Your back toe should be facing the camera and your heel to back wall. We'll reach our arms up. Stay here. Good. And then we'll step that foot back. Find your mountain pose again. We'll take a big deep breath in and out. And we'll do the other side. We'll step that foot back. Put your heel down. Lean and bend in that front leg. Reach your arms up. We'll hold here. Good. And then mountain pose again. We'll do that and add on the warrior two. Reaching your arms up. Step that foot back. Warrior one. Twisting the upper body, facing the camera. Good. We'll flip our palms to feel the energy and the weight of the back of our arms. Shoulders are down and back. We'll reverse that warrior now. And then pushing off that front leg, finding our mountain pose. Other side, we put the foot down, reaching our arms up. Warrior one. Flipping our upper body to the camera. Flipping your palms, find the weight. Shoulders are down. Reverse your warrior. And then bicycle your arms. Return back to your mountain. Good. Take a big inhale. We'll take that sequence one more time. Chair pose. Exhale. Inhale. Twist. Exhale. Neutral. Inhale. Twist. Exhale. Neutral. You can forward fold or just remain in a comfortable position. Halfway lift if you like, and forward fold back down, rolling up the spine to start our warrior series. I'll face this way now. We'll take one foot back. Warrior one, reaching our arms up. Good. Shifting into a warrior two. Feel the weight of your palms. Reverse your warrior. And then bicycle, find your mountain again. We step that foot back, we reach up, arms up. Face the camera. Warrior two. Find the weight. Reverse your warrior. And then mountain pose. Good, everyone. Reach your arms up. Forward fold all over your legs. Good. And then bend your knees and stretch. And bend and stretch. Rolling up through the spine. Take a breath here. And out. And in. And out. Going into our full eagle now. If you're standing, you'll take your arms up, parallel arms, and then wrap them. And then you'll bend in the standing leg to cross it over. If you like assistance, you can take one arm to one shoulder and use a chair or wall. If you're sitting, the same idea, wrapping your arms, taking that one foot in front on top, and then sitting up nice and tall and staying here. We'll take a breath here, breathing in, out. And then Coming back to our mountain pose. Other side, we reach our arms up. Parallel. Wrap your arms. Take the opposite leg as well. Finding your eagle. 2 breaths. And then you reset. Good. Finding your way down onto your mat or just returning back to this neutral position. We'll take one leg on top and this fourth kind of position. If you're seated, this is what it would look like. If you're on your mat, this may also look like you placing one leg straight and the other one is bent, or placing one foot on the ground and then the other one is right on top of your knee. Options, you have options. We'll stay here for a second. I'll just stay in this one. And then we reset. Shake it out, windshield wipe from side to side. And we'll do the other side. I'll do the other variation. And then you'll fold over your legs. Walking your hands back up. Windshield wipe one more time. Good. Reaching both legs out to this seated forward fold. And then relax here. Rolling up through the spine, placing both feet onto your mat. Finding space, making sure that you have enough space to roll down onto your back, bringing your knees into your chest. Rocking from side to side. Do a few circles of your knees going away from each other. And then reverse the circle. Good. Taking one leg up high to the sky and then rolling at your ankle. Reverse the circle. The other leg meets the one that's straight, and then you take the opposite leg down. Rolling at your ankle. Good. Bringing both feet down to the ground. Let your knees fall away from each other for a second. Putting one hand on your chest and the other at your stomach. Take a big inhale. And we exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Stretching one leg out and the other for our final rest. As you're in your final rest, start to think about memories from your childhood, your first experience that you had of being out in the outdoors. What kind of youthful joy did you remember feeling in this new experience of being in nature? I would love to hear from folks at the end. Take a moment here in your final resting pose to reflect back on those older experiences of being in nature. Start to find yourself on one side, laying on one side, and then using your hands to push up to find a seat. Taking a big inhale and exhale, we hug ourselves, giving some self-love. Gratitude and appreciation for our bodies and for all that we can do. And then if you would love to share one of your earliest memories of being outside in nature and outdoors, I would love to hear them. Getting to know everyone. Please don't be afraid to type it in the chat, and Colleen will say a few out loud. I know that the internet kind of stumbled us a little bit during class, so we'll be able to share a few today. Thank you all.
Thanks, Chandler. And thanks so much for working through that technical difficulty. We know it was only brief, so thank you. We really appreciate it. And we are going to head over to the chat. I want to remind folks as we are closing out class today too, if you enjoyed yourself today, we hope that you will come back and join us again next week. We did just share too access to the recordings from past weeks. So if you have a light week and you're looking for something fun to do, we encourage you to check those out on our YouTube page, as well as register for upcoming events. All right, so we are reflecting back on times of the past that we felt really happy in nature. I'm seeing Susie says jumping in puddles.
Oh, yes.
Anisha says climbing trees and staring up at clouds.
Mm.
Joyce says weeding in the garden. April says riding my pony.
I did that a few times as a kid. That was fun.
Diane says summer rain showers.
Ooh.
Ooh, Stephanie says we lived in a farm with creeks and tree lines looking for arrowheads. Very cool.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, Carolyn says she was born in winter and outside was too cold. That's funny.
I feel you with that. I'm a December baby.
Ooh, Denise says playing hide and seek in the woods behind our house, making igloos in the snow.
Oh,
Someone
yes.
says picking dandelions, picking wildflowers.
Wildflowers actually was one of my favorite flowers. I love sunflowers too.
Barbara says sitting in the mimosa tree in our front yard. Jean says many family photos of the outdoors with parents as a young child. Yes.
Mm.
Let's see. Mark says camping with the Boy Scouts.
Oh, wow.
Chasing and catching dragonflies.
Oh, you're so brave. That would scare me.
Being on the lake with the wind blowing, hiking in the woods with birds, catching crabs
Mm.
with my brother by the river, at grandma's house, smelling the rain.
Mm. I love the smell of summer rain.
Linda says playing in the creek and catching crawdads and tadpoles. Joan says walking with mom through autumn leaves. Oh, feeding the ducks with my mother at a local lake.
Oh.
All right, and I'm going to take one more minute to go through as many more as I can because we have a lot today. I see camping, I see campfires, I see listening to birds. I see, oh, you know what? No, I caught up. I think that was all of them. Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for joining us today and for all your great nostalgic responses. I think many of us are
Yes.
relating to these, so it's really fun to hear the things that have brought joy to your life. And somebody says wonderful memories. So thank you, Chandler, for another wonderful class today. Remember to sign up for next week. We're here at the same time, same place every week. So it's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It might be different, your local time, but we hope to see you back here. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and look for the recording in your email in about 24 hours. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you all.